relay and in the 100 is in lane 6, and Matthew Boling, who snuck in as the last qualifier in the 100, will be out in lane 8. Somebody really good is going to have to hope that they get through on a time qualifier as we look at Micaiah Harris, the senior for the Longhorns.
Yeah, Micaiah Harris did the double at the Big 12's 100 and the 200. All these guys are extremely accomplished. Talk about Joseph FAHNBULLEH. They call him Mr. Closing Speed, and this is this is definitely his best event, allowing him to spread his wings and fly and come down that last 100 meters of the 200 and really, chop guys up from 10, 15, 20 meters back. And then, of course, there's Matthew Boling, right? Highly publicized sprinter. This guy, he's got to learn to relax, but when he gets going, this 200-meter dash is where he can be really, really dangerous.
FAHNBULLEH, not only the collegiate leader, he's the defending champion, and he was an Olympic finalist in Tokyo. There is Matthew Boling. Sub-10, sub-20.
Carol Smith-Gilbert, new head coach at the University of Georgia, she said, this young man does absolutely everything to be prepared for moments like this, whether it's nutrition, sleep, mental training. Just he takes care of all the little details so that he can be at his absolute best. And they've really been working on his relaxation. They've been working on coming off that turn, letting your jaw and your neckline just loosen up a little bit. We saw that change at the SEC championships. But being out there in lane 8, not ideal, but there is somebody in lane 9, so he's not the last one in line out there.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal. And talking to his coach, you got to be honest. This Matthew Boling is like the Eminem of track and field. He's a trailblazer. He's out there having the ability to go out and show all the kids out there that just because whatever color your skin is, it doesn't mean that you can't be a sprinter. And he has been one of the best in the world over the last 3 or 4 years.
Well, he was a high school phenom, ran a windy sub-10-second time when he was in high school, highly recruited, stayed at Georgia even after Petros Kyprianou left, and has found in Coach Carroll someone who can really understand what he needs to do to improve. Here's Micaiah Harris, lane 7. He'll have Boling to chase, a little bit of an advantage there. And then FAHNBULLEH, the Olympic finalist, defending champion and co-collegiate leader, gets to watch both of them from lane 6. And he may hurt the ground in lane 6 coming up that straightaway. So early on, it is Boling making up the stagger on Tarsis OROGOT of Alabama. Micaiah Harris right there. David Dunlap of Northern Arizona. Now here comes Joseph FAHNBULLEH, the defending champion. It's FAHNBULLEH, and it's going to be Boling getting the second and automatic qualifying position. Micaiah Harris finishing 3rd. FAHNBULLEH 2010 with the wind into just a slight 0.1 headwind. He certainly didn't feel it. Boling 2nd at 2024, Micaiah Harris 2028.
Yeah, you see Joseph FAHNBULLEH coming to the last 100, 4th, 5th place, but he's just out there running like a gazelle, super calm, relaxed. He knows that he is going to slow down essentially a lot slower than everyone else in the race. He's big, strong, physical runner. Just a great run by him, very relaxed. You see them breathing, just not tensed face like Matthew Boling is there at the end. But listen, at this point in time, you just got to run if you're Matthew Boling and try to do the best you can to run under 20 seconds because that's what's going to take to win this race in the final.
Well, the bubble was 20:35 going into this final heat. FAHNBULLEH at 20:10 wins it. Matthew Boling through on automatic 2nd place. Micaiah Harris will get through on time. Let's take a look at the advancers to finals. It took 20:32 out of Tarsis OROGOT, who was in that final heat along with Harris. So 2 of the 3 time qualifiers came from that 3rd semifinal heat. So it's going to be a hot one in the 200 meters. And when we return to